had a break-in. We had a break-in.
Hiding my big belly.
So about a month ago.
No, it wasn't a month. It was about
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
About a month ago, we we we've been on the boat on and off, working, trying to get things done that we want to get done, and we had been on the boat on Thursday. We went back home, and Saturday morning, a little before 10, we got a call from our slip neighbor saying, "Hey, y'all at the boat?" And Steve was like, "No." He was like, "Dude, your engine's running." What?
So I asked Nate, the guy in the boat right there.
I wasn't going to say his name.
Oh.
We'll call him Frederick.
Had him come over here, shut the boat down. It was full of smoke. The starter was still engaged. So somehow, someone got on our boat, found our keys, started the engines, couldn't shut down the port engine. I had the port engine exhaust off because there was a slight, tiny leak in the exhaust where the hose clamp was. Didn't like it, so I had taken it off to buy new exhaust. I bought the new exhaust. Didn't have a chance to put it on because whomever got on board couldn't start the port engine down. Couldn't shut the port engine down. The alarm started going off. Cabin started filling with smoke. And here we are.
Airing out the boat. It's going on down right now, so it's pretty rough. Pretty smoky.
They skedaddled and left the boat running. So what we understand from our neighbor is that he had left his boat at about 8 o'clock that morning and noticed that the engine was running on our boat and assumed that we were here. When he came back home at about 10 o'clock, the engine was still running, and he was like, "Let me call Steve and see if they're here. This is weird." And you're pretty much caught up at that. So we don't know why anybody would board another person's boat and start the engines. We don't personally know anybody who would have done that would have come over here and not told us. And there's very few people that know where this boat is. So we called the police, made a police report, and now we're dealing with all of the joys that go along with insurance claims and such. In the meantime, we do still have work that needs to be done. So we've been working on repairing fiberglass, some leak issues from the back deck. The aft cabin, the master stateroom, is under the aft deck. So we had some issues with soft fiberglass, soft spots back there, and some leaks going into the aft cabin that, if you remember from my previous videos, we already have to rebuild that cabin. It came to us without cabinets, and it's functional, it's just not pretty right now. So while we're working through all of that, we're just making sure that everything is as good as we can make it. Fixing leaks, pulling out any wood that's been wet or rotten, anything like that, and re-stabilizing the ceiling / floor of the aft deck, and fiberglassing. And so we've been doing that. We have quotes out for a few other things, like we want to have the sea deck back there, which is one of the reasons why we want to get this done, so that they can go ahead and come out and do the sea deck.
Ghost glass.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have all of these windows all the way around the you can see all of them. There's like 12 windows all the way around the salon. The blinds that were on the boat when we bought the boat were
horrible.
Just nasty. I mean, they were nasty. They were old. They had to go anyway. And we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do in the place. We didn't want to just get cheap blinds like they had. And so looking online, Steve had seen this stuff called ghost glass, that it's like a film that you adhere to the glass, and it there's a button you can push, and it kind of like turns the glass on and off. So you can push the button and have it completely where you can see out, or you can push the button and have it to where it looks opaque, dark gray, black, or white, whatever color you choose. And it protects the inside of the boat from sun damage, and keeps it cool in here. Harmful UV radiation rays. So we've gotten a quote for the ghost glass, and we started trying to make templates of the windows so that we could send them to the company to cut the glass, like to cut it the shapes that it needed to be. We started doing that, and then all of this craziness happened.
That's what we were doing Thursday before this happened.
Yep.
We were cutting ghost glass templates.
So that's about it. That's where we are. We're really hoping that we can have everything back together and functional and not smelling like exhaust by this summer, so that we can take a trip.
Key West, here we might come.
We want to go to Dry Tortugas, Key West, and all of that, hopefully. Upper Keys, yeah, we'll hop around a little bit. That's our goal. Hopefully this isn't gonna set us back too much.
Hopefully not. But
we are dealing with insurance. So that could be a while. Still can't figure out why somebody would jump aboard a 60-foot yacht and start the engines. And the thought process there is like, okay, so maybe somebody was trying to steal the boat. It was, I guess, the end of January. Yacht in a neighboring marina, somebody attempted to steal, and they actually caused a lot of damage. They took off and left the line attached to the dock, and they hit the gas, and when the line broke, like the line ripped the cleat off of the dock, and the boat flew out and hit 3 other boats, like tore up a dock. It was bad. And the guy jumped overboard and tried to run from the police. It didn't work. He got arrested. So it does happen, that people do stupid things. But the thought process behind it is these boats, like this boat cruises at about 8 knots. You're not getting out of the lake in less than 6 hours.
No, you can get out of the lake in an hour and a half. You're not getting out of the Wrigley's and out of the...
Yeah, you're not going far.
The waterway. I mean, it's going to take you 6.5 hours to hit the Gulf of Mexico. America. Sorry, people. Gulf of America.
Bottom line is, you're not getting very far. It's it would be if you knew how to captain a large boat and managed to get out of the slip without a problem, then you're still not getting very far.
No.
So I can't figure out the thought process there. it's these things aren't made for speed. They're made for comfort and leisure, and you know.
Not speed.
So it's kind of funny to think about, but we've been cleaning. I guess I could show you let's see. I can show you the work we've been doing.
Yay, work.
All of the work. There's always so much work. All right, so from the outside, I have started fiberglassing the little cracks and repairs in the stairs. Obviously, it still has to be sanded and painted and all of that. And Steven's been working on the inside of the cabin, going downstairs and to the back. So we've got the mattress off because we have some rotten flooring. This is the freshwater, one of the main freshwater tank, and we think that it has a little leak somewhere. So we're gonna have to pull that out and like have it serviced. But this is what Steve's been working on. So this is new bracing, all of this, because this was a soft spot, and he replaced the wood up here and fiberglass all of that, and he's not quite done yet. It still needs a couple more layers, but I will say that the deck up there is solid. It doesn't bend anymore when you step on it. So that was what we were going for, and of course getting rid of all the leaks, and we aren't having any more leaks. So now it's just about making it pretty at this point. And that's about it.